Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Today, I was reading an article from StarWarsNews.net.com, StarWarsNewsNet.com, sorry, that's talking about the Acolyte. Now, that's one of the shows that I'm really excited about this season, seeing as it's almost 2024, and it has a lot of potential. It's the High Republic era. There's a wide swath of things that they can do. The canvas is unpainted, basically. They can do whatever they want. And this show is from the perspective of a Sith, which we really never have seen before. It'll be interesting to see the High Republic era of the Star Wars universe, dealing with the Sith, the Jedi, the Republic. It'll be and there will be all new characters. I'm not sure how far back the High Republic era goes. I'm sure it's way before Yoda's time. He was 900 years old when he passed away, so he isn't in the Old Republic. But I'm so excited to see this happening. So let's go over this article real quick, and then I'll talk about it. So there we see him at Star Wars Celebration, the Acolyte cast. And it says, why the Acolyte is the most anticipated Star Wars project of 2024. From December 28th, that's like 3 days ago. With 2023 coming to a close, it's time to look forward to 2024. The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and the Bad Batch all wrapped up their respective seasons this year. At first sight, 2024 may not pack as many heavy hitters as compared to 2023. However, that may not be a bad thing at all. It could allow space for a few other shows and series to surprise audiences. And there's one show that I think may surprise many, The Acolyte. I think it might. Leslie Hallen's series was announced going back to December 2020, but we were even hearing rumors about it before then. It's now been confirmed to come out in 2024. For most fans, this release can't come soon enough. There are 4 reasons why The Acolyte is my most anticipated Star Wars project for 2024. The Acolyte will be the first live-action depiction of the High Republic. Yep. There are a number of us here at Star Wars News Net who are big fans of the High Republic Publishing Initiative, and for good reason. The High Republic is a unique period in Star Wars as it depicts the Jedi at the height of their power. 2 to 3 centuries before the Phantom Menace and before viewers and the galaxy saw the decline of the Jedi. During the High Republic, the Jedi are at their full strength and might, united in a very distinct way. The Acolyte will be the first time the High Republic era will be shown in live action. Up until now, this era has only been seen in books and comics, as well as a few glimpses in Star Wars Jedi Survivor and the animated series Young Jedi Adventures. But with the Acolyte, fans and larger audiences will be able to see the splendor of this period depicted with greater realism. We know the series takes place 100 years before the Phantom Menace. Oh, so it's 100 years before the Phantom Menace. That means Yoda could be in it. I hope he is. That'd be fantastic. And that fan favorite Vernestra Rowe will appear in the series, played by Rebecca Henderson. But will other characters from the books and comics be featured? There's exciting potential just within the setting of the Acolyte. It's a story told through the Sith perspective. Yes. There's one aspect about the Acolyte that we've known for a long time. The story will be told from the perspective of a Sith. This is a big deal considering how all the Star Wars other live-action endeavors have been told through the good guys' perspective. With the Acolyte, this is the first time live-action audiences will see the bad guys through their eyes. This also creates a boatload of other fascinating questions. How many Sith are we going to see? How far back into Sith lore will the show go? Will the show depict the dark and sinister deeds that we all know the Sith are capable of? There's a lot of potential to be had, and only time will tell if the Acolyte will capitalize on that potential. Yeah. Acolyte and a one-of-a-kind cast. So Amandla Stenberg, Lee Jung-jae, Manny Jacinto, Daphne Keane, Joni Turner-Smith, Rebecca Henderson, Charlie Barnett, Dean Charles Chapman, and Carrie-Anne Moss. I love Carrie-Anne Moss. Love her in The Matrix. The cast list is one of the most exciting aspects of the Acolyte. There are several interesting talking points and discussions to be had about the performers and about who's to be featured in the show, and it's hard to know where to start. There are industry veterans on the list like Carrie-Anne Moss and Lee Jung-jae. There are up-and-coming rising stars like Amandla Stenberg and Daphne Keane, and it's a widely diverse cast with individuals from all cultures, backgrounds, nationalities, and ethnicities. Star Wars is a global phenomenon, and seeing performers from around the world like Lee Jung-jae be allowed to make an impact on the series is exciting to see. If Star Wars Visions has shown us anything, it's that Star Wars benefits from having multiple voices and creators who can bring their own cultures and histories into the series. And it's hoped that that can be the case here for the Acolyte as well. An emphasis on action and stunt choreography. For those who were present at this year's Star Wars celebration, they were treated to a special action-packed sizzle reel. It highlights a key aspect that many of the cast and crew have been touting, which is actions and stunts. From what we've heard, much of the cast and crew has been working hard on the show's fight sequences and stunts. Charles Barnett and Manny Jacinto praised the action and stunt work, with Jacinto saying, "If you love that sequence with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, I think you're going to enjoy this show." Considering that lightsaber choreography has been somewhat lacking in Star Wars over the past few years, these remarks do spark some excitement. Also, in the High Republic era, there are multiple lightsaber wielders in play, which means there's a lot of possibility for many clashes. The High Republic era opens up in 2024. In 2024, the High Republic era finally makes a live-action appearance with the Acolyte, and with it, a chance to provide Star Wars fans with something new and different. 2024 also marks the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, and in many ways, the Acolyte is a great way to celebrate the anniversary. As the series looks back to an earlier time period where the Sith were beginning to rise, where the Jedi were much more powerful, and when lightsaber clashes were much more frequent, the Acolyte serves as a great way to honor the legacy of the Star Wars prequels. Well, all right. I am excited. I don't know much about it. This article gave me a lot more than I knew before about the Acolyte. I just knew about the Sith being hidden within the Jedi ranks. But besides that, I'm going in blind until I see some of the trailers. I have to see the trailers. I'll probably do some trailer reactions to the Acolyte trailers that come out. I just can't wait. Those will be fantastic. I won't watch the trailer unless I'm recording it live, and then you can see my reaction. That'll be great. The action sequences sound great. I love Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan when they fought all together. The new characters, great. 100 years before the Phantom Menace, there's going to be some people that we might see before, like Obi-Wan. I mean, like Yoda. If they can keep my interest, I'll be happy. I mean, I love The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan, which they need to bring another season back. The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and next year they're bringing back Andor. So the Acolyte and the Skeleton Crew this year. The two others, I'll be interested to see the Skeleton Crew too. I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully you'll watch it too and let me know what you think. Well, that's it for this video. Come back for more Star Wars and sci-fi content, more Black Series unboxings, live streams, and live movie watches. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And remember, the Force will be with you always. Thank you for watching my video.